Number one? Number one right here? Over Rash?
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's all I can say there. Supposedly right now he has a better time than me. We'll see.
Welcome back anyway. We've got some stuff for this guy, and we're going on a little road trip. And as you know, last race he wrecked his car, so he's kind of kept low key on what's going on. So you're about to find out. Come on, finish it out there.
A little bit of Christmas
There's
presents.
some goodies around here.
I got, what is it, 40 foot of hose? I got 40 hose.
I'm not even going to touch that one. Turn it around there. Oh, TBM brakes.
To go along with some 35 spline axles and a spool. So, I mean, when you wreck, you go back better.
Exactly.
So what is it Trump says, build back better?
Yeah, that works for me.
So, got some goodies to show you all.
Yes, a lot of goodies. While we're making our trip down here, tell us a little bit, Tobin, about your wreck. I don't want to rehash it, but I kind of am. Kind of what was going through your mind?
Pretty well when it started, I was just like, well, this ain't gonna be good. And as it started to get loose, I was gonna try to ride it out. But when I was racing Dakota, I saw his truck and I didn't want to hit him. So I pulled the steering wheel left and got up on three tires.
Yeah, come up off the ground a little bit.
Thankful that it wasn't worse than it was. I still was able to drive the car back to the trailer. Moved both the concrete barriers back like, what, 7 inches?
Something like that.
Good times.
If you go back and watching the video, you both, when you crossed the finish line, you both were kind of going at an angle, so he was
I went across
over
the sideline.
Yeah.
Or the finish line sideways.
Yeah.
But I just tried to avoid it and make it not as bad as it could have been. I think I was probably running about 130 when I got loose. I was pretty well holding on the scramble button. Dakota got me off the light, and it was a good run.
Do we want to tell what we're going to show right here, what you're doing, but do we want to go ahead and tell them, or just kind of wait?
I had some stuff laying around, and the front end on the car was no good anyway. I didn't do no frame damage, but I had a fiberglass front end laying around, and I guess you'll all be in for a treat. Get to see what's been going on with it. Quite a couple little changes.
Somebody's going to be saying that small tire or something, ain't it? Street car, small tire.
Call it whatever you want. It's still going to be stock appearing.
As long as you get the race, right?
And not wreck.
Key right there.
Yeah, I'm doing some stuff to make it a lot safer also. So
Can't put a price on safety.
no, someone was definitely looking over me that day, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And I did, after I wrecked, got a little bit emotional and kicked my driver's door shut.
So a little bit emotional, adrenaline rush at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't get injured, wasn't sore, wasn't really anything, just it's like, well, this sucks. But
methanol.
It's not tube chassis.
Hey, I'm just saying. Everybody's gonna say that
I know, everyone's
my
gonna
car is
call
not a
me.
street car because it's on methanol, but
I don't care what fuel you run.
everybody else on the internet does.
Well, they're internet haters.
So you both have a fuel cell.
Yep.
Both have tube front
But
ends.
it could be tube chassis and fiberglass, everything. Just because it's on E85, it's still a street.
Still a street car.
Yeah, that's kind of a joke. I'm just saying.
That's pretty good.
I mean, me personally, I don't care what type of fuel a car runs on. If it fits the rules, it fits the rules.
Well, if it's no methanol rule,
Yeah. I mean, if there becomes a methanol rule, then, don't fit the rules.
so you're going methanol.
No,
Oh,
no. I'll do methanol. I don't want to use a vacuum cleaner.
Methanol cars should weigh a minimum of 3,500 pounds. And that's true street.
I think he's trying to stir it a little bit back there, don't you?
I agree with what Robbie
Some
is
will
saying.
say you can have the perfect tune-up, perfect engine, perfect turbos. I mean, everything be perfect. But just because you were on methanol, that's the only reason you outrun. That's just what I've heard lately. It
I'm
don't
not
matter
gonna-
about nothing else in the
I'm
car.
not going to say nothing about overdrive either.
But if you got overdrive, you're in the way.
Close enough.
Sorry, Cody. Sorry, Cody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, me personally, I don't care about the fuel rule. The fuel rule does not scare me because I do think there is things you can do to overcome that. But, whereas people with methanol, they don't run intercoolers. So how would I overcome that? I'll just freaking shove 4 bags of ice in my tank.
That works.
And then all the timing.
And how much boost? All the boost. All the boost all the time.
I don't know. How much have we seen so far on my motor?
It's seen 47 pounds when the dome pressure sensor messed up.
It's still living. Still no blow
The
by.
heads did not go into orbit.
Nah.
You said it felt pretty good. I remember that.
I still don't have a time slip, I think, for my fastest passes. I ran that small tire, big block nitrous Camaro, and I hit a boost cut, and that's when I told Robbie to turn that crap off.
so he didn't want no boost
So we
cut.
turned it off. Dome pressure sensor went bad. And it's still holding together. So, I mean, there's something holding that thing together.
How many,
These
how, many,
K1 rods.
Yes.
how many passes have you made on it since that?
You made 3 passes like that.
Yeah? Yeah, that's right.
I outrun that big block nitrous Camaro hitting a boost cut, and it went from 42 psi and it reverted to 3 psi, and it literally felt like I slammed on the brakes.
So now you're throwing shade at big block guys with nitrous.
I'm not throwing shade, they're
I'm
fast too.
I'm messing with you.
I know. I mean, I'm not throwing shade at anyone. I've been outrun plenty. I've surprised people, and the surprises are going to continue to keep coming.
He's got your number.
I'm a street car.
Yeah.
I'm 3,600 pounds.
I mean, I won't be that heavy anymore.
Well, we're almost here, so I think they're really going to enjoy this.
Some more goodies.
Honey, I'm home.
All right, you see the turbo right there. The exhaust is going to come this way and come out about right here somewhere. And we're giving him a hard time about it. Just go old school and run side pipes down through there.
I was looking at the Cowley's Ultra.
Basically come out right here and teardrop or something right here. A lot of progress made. What do you think so far?
Different.
I know there's some other stuff they're going to touch up, maybe change a little bit too, but so far so good. I was,
Watch out and it'll be fun.
I was looking too, you know, you do have a different doors, whatever. Keeping them?
That's to be determined, I guess.
To be determined.
I mean, as you can see from my little sliding action,
See on that side?
there's some missing there. Eh. Hey Marlon, I think this side's still usable. It's only missing a small chunk.
Oh, yeah. You just put some extra wheel weights on it.
Get over here, Marlon. Tell us about this thing.
Oh, Lord. I don't know much about it.
I know Tobin, he's kind of speechless there. I think he's tickled to death with it.
Well, I hope so. It's been a lot of work.
You run us through the process.
So, the process, I guess, we put a fiberglass front end on it, one piece. Should be a pretty nice little unit. Move the radiator to the rear.
Yep.
Electric water pump. Just trying to think about everything that we've done to it. A little bit of everything.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be mounting the drag wing on it.
Yep, got a wing to put on it. Stock steel deck lid. Remounted the ice tank in it. Remounted the transmission cooler. All new exhaust, aluminum exhaust now.
All the weight savings.
All the weight settings, all chromoly tubing. So I think we should be good. Good start.
You see anything much as far as fitment on the front end?
Well,
Well, I mean, I think it doesn't
so
make no
race car
difference.
front end, yes. Show car, no.
Yeah, I think anything that's fiberglass does not fit
Right.
100%.
Would this go to a car cruise and show car quality? No, but whoever made it did a good job. Yeah, it's pretty good. Trying to think of a few other things we've done. We moved the coils around so it's a little better placement. Catch cans in a better place.
I got some more goodies on the way
More
tonight.
goodies, hopefully. You want to talk about that? Torque boxes.
Yeah, got torque boxes on the way.
Torque boxes so we can adjust some few things. Same motor, same turbos.
For now.
That's right. Might cut the cross member out here so we can access the pan. It's a little bit more difficult to do with a motor in it, but it's definitely doable.
What about as far as you going to have to change any wiring on anything much?
All of it.
Oh, you are? Yeah.
All of it.
I know you talked about something, but I
You're
didn't know.
still
it was
gonna
gonna-
have, I mean, you still have turn signals and headlights and stuff.
Yeah, I bought new markers to go here. I got the LED Evil Eye headlights. I got the corner lights. I'm gonna, I just figure out how to get those mounted and look okay.
I have an idea on that.
I thought about trying to put the grill in it, but then I just decided no, because that's just gonna put more wind drag up underneath the hood, and I don't want the front end, the risk flying off going down the track.
That'd be my biggest fear.
Oh, the hood flying
Put
up.
some tethers on it. natural
Yeah,
tethers.
yeah.
Yeah,
We put a motor plate in it. Did we talk about that?
No, yeah.
No.
No, you hadn't, but that.
Front
Go
motor
ahead.
plate. Hopefully, at some point, we'll have a rear mid plate. It still has stock motor mounts, solid stock motor mounts. So the front plate, stock motor mounts. It's getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Still going to be a heavyweight car, but it's a little lighter.
Well, did you ever
Never weighed this
Never weighed it
thing.
before. Never knew what it weighed before.
No, but we'll know what it weighs now.
Well, I got some time tomorrow. We'll put on scales. It's kind of, we should have scaled it before, but we didn't have a front end on it.
Right.
We know we took just cutting the frame horns and taking the water pump off was 42 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took the cut out the wheel well for the spare tire. That was heavy. Put a thinner piece of sheet metal there.
Was it pretty heavy?
It was.
Okay.
There was 2 inches of undercoating on it.
Good Lord.
Not quite that bad, but it was.
Yeah.
You know, in 1985 and all.
Oh, yeah,
all
that's-
Oh,
rubber
the
from
seam
burn.
sealer and stuff.
Seam
Oh,
sealer and all
yeah,
that
kinda-
that stuff's thick.
It's kind of back when they cured a little more when they put a car together. It seems
was
like.
actually good.
Yeah, it was good
It
then.
wasn't a throwaway car back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be good.
It's
So if you ever want to do this, whatever time you think it's going to take, you better just double it.
Yeah.
It's a typical race car.
and that's doubling it if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, you might as well
Triple, quadruple.
Yeah, I don't know about
just
that.
go. I would go ahead and plan on a good, probably solid 2 weeks of non-stop working on it.
Yeah. Or find somebody.
We
Or
got
find somebody.
right at a solid week right now.
Oh, you guys had a solid week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're at a solid week right now. We're 40. Yeah, a little over 40 hours right now. Yep. And that's. Yeah, it's interesting trying to do these and figure out Zeus fasteners, locations.
Yeah.
You know, you measure 10 times and drill once. That way you don't end up with multiple holes.
And sometimes you might put something in
'Cause I
place.
don't have any extra multiple holes anywhere.
That's a good problem.
Yeah.
You ain't talking like somebody.
Fortunately, the holes are only an 1/8 inch hole here and there.
Yeah. And sometimes too, when you put something in place and you go back and look at it, and say, "Well, I want to move it this way just a little bit."
You know, especially trying to get the front end, you lay it in there, you know, level, square, side to side. You know, you get it all in, I think it looks good, and then all of a sudden it's like, man, that thing looks totally terrible.
Yeah.
You know, body lines. Fortunately, when they built this, the body lines are pretty accurate, and still needs to come down. This is right now, but they're not too far off. Who made the front end? Featherlight?
Featherlight.
Yeah, so yeah, shout out to them. They did a good job. Definitely would use it again. It's definitely Featherlight,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That it is.
I think it's going to be easier to.
We're
leave
putting
the-
the steel trunk lid back on it because it's just going to be a whole lot easier for the time being with the wing.
For sure.
I do have a Featherlight trunk lid, but that'll be for future.
Well, with the ice tank in the back, you're going to have to open that trunk lid quite a bit, and supporting that wing is going to be difficult without building a complete another tree system like what we had to do here.
That'll probably be a future
Yeah, this winter.
with other changes that the car will probably see this winter.
Maybe a 9 inch and a 4-leg. No.
No,
about-
no, it's
how about
staying 12 volt. It's staying 12 volt.
How about my long travel front suspension like we did on a certain person's S10 truck? I might be able
You
to.
talking about the one sitting in here now, or?
No, the other one that
Oh,
got
the-
thrown in the dump.
Oh yeah.
The dumpster.
Yeah, yeah, I did
Dumpster
literally.
fire now.
No, but I mean, he's standing in here.
Yeah, he's standing here. We're
he's-
just not gonna mess with him right now.
Yeah, he's chatting away.
Looking at another S10.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it in the background, but I didn't know if we wanted to show any
Yeah,
of it
I mean, I
yet.
don't think he'll mind. I mean, it's a beginner piece.
Oh well, we'll
is
give
a big-
him something to look forward to.
This
I
is a
mean,
beginner small tire car.
That's right. That's a beginner small tire. That's got a heck of a scramble button on it too.
yeah, it does.
All of them started like this, though.
That's right.
All of our cars.
You show it to him.
My
Yeah.
car started out in a field that had been sitting for 25 years with the locked up turbo V6.
So I guess we'll sneak over and show this one. So I guess plans for this one's gonna be the next one.
Yep. This one's going out the door hopefully at the end of this week, and over to your shop.
Yep, and get it tuned, and then I think he wants to do some drag
He
racing.
does. Absolutely.
Well, we've got the S10 expert over here, so let's go over here and find
right.
out.
I mean, I do have one last thing though, just saying this is a shout out for Brandon Rash.
Definitely.
All right, this is where it ends. You should listen to that song, Rash.
All right, here we go. Another S10. Leo?
They just work. It's not the
S10 Guru. No, it's not the replacement for sure. What we got going on with this one?
So, young beginner. Hope I can say that about him. Brought this car in just to scale it, do the setup on it. And it was going to be a nitrous truck. Obviously, you can tell, very nice nitrous system. The motor was built for nitrous. And if you pan away, she got a couple of hair dryers.
So twins and nitrous.
Twins with a great scramble.
Yes.
So, air to air. It's got all the good pieces for now, for starting.
Yeah, I mean, it's, we'll get a shot of the inside of it here too.
And I'm sure when he watches this, he'll laugh. Hope you got enough money to keep it up.
It's not cheap.
It's
It's
not
not
cheap,
cheap.
for sure.
I mean, it
used
really
to
ain't.
be cheaper. But yeah, very nice truck. Whoever did the wiring on this truck did a fantastic job. Everything that's done to it is top notch. I was really happy to have the opportunity to work on it for him. Normally you get a little bit, I really don't want to touch it, you know.
Yeah.
It could be a tetanus shot waiting to happen. But, no, good job. Did a good job on it. Hopefully you'll have some good success with it and just have fun with it. Learn and grow. And
His learning, it's gonna be a lot cheaper than ours.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
He's learning from us who paid the price. You know, multiple
Somebody,
engines.
somebody left a mark if they can see it right there. Looks like some eyeballs or something right there. But anyway,
That's right. But yeah, it's a good thing for him. Hopefully going to Carolina Performances, hopefully by the end of the week.
coming to see you.
Yeah, we gotta get it done.
Or we're done.
Yeah. What are we doing?
We gotta love it or we're crazy one, right?
Yep.
Let's
Here we
get a
are,
let's
7
get-
days a week.
We'll get a shot of the inside of it right here. Some parts on the bed, radiator back here,
Yeah, don't look at all my junk. Back.
fuel cell, pumps, battery, 16 volt.
Yep. Bang up job on the wiring. Nice install. Very clean.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be fun for him. It's gonna be real fun.
I actually think these older body styles are lighter than what we had.
Yeah.
Just by closing the door.
Yeah, you can
So I'm
tell.
sure in S10 you'll probably get comments and they'll probably tell you exactly how much lighter.
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't tell you. I guess I could look it up and see what a stock one weighs versus a.
it may depend. Well, cause that on the inside, it's just like Leo's right there. I mean, everything to the T.
But it is lighter. You shut that door versus Leo's. Leo's shut like a real car door. This thing is like a tin can.
Yeah. I mean, it's simple.
Caltrax leaf springs, just like Leo's truck. Very similar.
What's it geared?
What's that?
What's the rear gearing? Do you know?
I do not know. I think it's a 370. So it's going to be right where
Did
it
you
is.
say what transmission he's running?
I think it's a power glider.
I didn't pay attention when
I
I
didn't
was.
either. Yep, it is.
Yep.
Power glider with a nitrous. Yeah, that works.